I'm Spades and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I will be traumatizing myself having to look at my old art. I'm joking. I will be redesigning my old fandom OCs. I'll be yapping about them, giving a little bit of context. I hope you all enjoy this video, and without further ado, let us begin.
Libary cheese!
I really liked making that Slendytubbies redesign video, so this is just my excuse to do more, really. I had to dig deep to find this one. This is Blitz Snow. From what I remember, they were like a counterpart to the Yeti Tubby. I had a whole terrible fanfiction written to go along with it. Sadly and luckily for me, that is long erased and gone from all platforms. They didn't really have a personality, to be honest. They were just kind of character. They were shy, I think. Yeah, they were kind of shy. They existed and then they died. The end. For my little rewrite, they are now simply known as the Seam Ripper, a tailor-turned monster. Their mutation is unstable. Part of their skin is falling off to reveal their exposed flesh and skin. The Seam Ripper skins their victims, sewing and pinning their victims' fur onto their flesh. Their face is sewn back onto themselves, yet their face sags, not thin as it once did. I imagine in-game their face would fall off and you can grab it to distract them, giving you a bit of time before they sew it back on. I changed their antenna thing to be more of a sewing needle shape. Their glowing eye is now a button to fit with their new sewing theming, and finally I tied their scarf into a bow just to hint at like a sweet personality before. Their face is based on the cover album of the soundtrack for the first and second game. I got the idea from the Tubbies, as I believe they were based on the pop-up screen, at least one of them, with the butcher-looking tubbies. I also took inspiration from them with giving them a job. You should totally check out XM6's art. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, I'm sorry. They made the Tubbies and they made some pretty cool artwork for the games. I just have like a soft spot for the Slendytubbies series, and I don't know if it's been shown in the videos, but yeah. I am really happy with this reinterpretation of the character. I think they look really cool and scary. My next OC is Spades. Wait, I know. I am so creative. No, weirdly, they were the starting point to get the Spades, as in Spades the Fox, my avatar. There is a lot of lost OCs kind of between them, but they're technically the origin point. Anyways, I simplified their outfit and kinda changed their animal to fit into this FNAF 1 style thing that I was trying to go for. I decided to make them a skunk to fit in with the woodland creatures of the original gang, ignoring Jika. I also chose a skunk because I've kind of gone down a little rabbit hole of like cute skunk videos. I've fallen for the skunk propaganda. I think they're adorable. It's just like the little videos where they have them as pets and they're just babies. And sorry, I kept the whole painter and artist theme in, giving them green accessories and eyes to kind of differentiate from the others, giving them an ascot and paint on their tail to mimic a paintbrush. I feel like the design is very Five Nights at Candy's blank anyway, so I tried doing my own thing, but I did lean into it a little. Also, this is the first time I've drawn a normal FNAF character on my channel, I think. know for the redesign videos, I normally make them very stylized, but never mind. Nightmare Foxy. That one was kind of normal, but yeah, I got more stylized because I wanted to make them look more showbiz, and animatronics typically are more kind of, they don't want you to know they're robots. But we know. I've also been trying to fight myself not to skip straight to Security Breach because I love Glamrock Bonnie. I want to draw him, my sweet dead rabbit boy. Him and Freddy were definitely gay. There was something going on there. It wasn't subtle. They were practically doing mouth to mouth with that poster. Subtlety is not their strong suit. Anyways, I'm happier with this design. I feel like the dark colors could lend to the horror, kind of blending in with the shadows and easier to sneak around. I imagine they'd be kind of low-key and relaxed in personality, very scatterbrains. I'm gonna call them Scutter, because he is a ditzy scatterbrain. Get it? Scatterbrain? Scatterbrain? I'll shut up.
A body has been discovered!
For my final design, I'm gonna be taking one of my Danganronpa OCs and giving them a makeover. This is the ultimate cheerleader, Aisha, the bubbly, confident cheerleader. She is made to be one of many in a batch of OCs that I made to kind of fill out the cast. But weirdly enough, she stood out from the others. I think it's just because of the red uniform. I don't typically use red for any of my artwork or designs, so I was kind of very drawn to her. For the design, I based it off real cheer uniforms and sportswear. I feel like cheerleaders are it's a very physically demanding sport, and I don't think it gets recognition it deserves. I kept the red as that's what caught my eye, but decided to complement it with black and white accessories instead of the darker red that it had. I turned the leggings into safety shorts, turned the long sleeves into a sleeve and a sweatband. I gave her leg warmers and a sparkly scrunchie. I also gave her braids because I thought it would look pretty. Aisha's personality is bubbly, but with an added confidence. She would be a girl's girl, I feel like. Ready to defend anyone, but she's there for her girls. She's that type of friend. But I feel like her confidence would be like a front. She's very insecure and lonely. She's the type of person that she'd help everyone with all their problems, cheering them on, but no one's there for her when she needs it. She's kind of overwhelmed and overworked, yet she keeps smiling, she keeps cheering for others, in hopes one day someone will be there for her and cheer her on. I don't think I changed the design too drastically, especially compared to the other two that I just redesigned. I think she has a solid design, and I think she came out really pretty. If I were to rewrite the Danganronpa story that I made, I think honestly she'd survive longer, or just straight up survive. I kind of grown attached to her as I've redrawn her. By the way, who was y'all's favourite Danganronpa characters? I personally love Ryoma and Sonia. I feel like Ryoma was just such a good tragic character, and Sonia was just really good comic relief. I find myself quoting her sometimes, just, God damn it, all to hell. So those were my OCs reimagined. I know this is kind of a shorter video. This was made to fill in a little gap where I'm not going to be able to make videos. But I hope you all enjoyed. I really enjoyed getting to revisit and remake these characters. it was kind of nice looking back at my old art, seeing like how I've improved and like that, because sometimes as an artist you can kind of feel a little stunted. I have a lot more characters to pick from if you would like to see me do this again. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and bye bye!